that camel, they store lots of water in the hump, and the hump is present in the dorsal surface of the body. But what if I say they don't store water in the hump? If you think they store water in the hump, then you are mistaken. Because the hump of camel is for fat storage, not for water. The hump of camel doesn't hold water at all. Now we know that camel humps are not full of water. How do camels survive without drinking for days at a time? The body of camels are well adapted to store water. And when they drink a lot. A thirsty camel can drink around 30 gallons at a time. This water they drink is stored in their bloodstream. Now you might have a question that how this water gets stored in a bloodstream. When food is hard to find, camels can break down the fat in their humps as a source of nutrition. As the food is burned, water is produced as one of the byproducts. This extra water enters the camel's bloodstream to add it as a water supply. Let me tell you that camels, they take a lot of water and lose very little. And they lose very little amount of water through the urine, feces, and things like sweating. Despite a high temperature, they rarely sweat. And they are also able to lose up to 40% of their body weight without a problem. And you know the fun fact about the hump of camel? If a camel has not eaten a while, its hump may droop as the fat stores start to empty. And the hump will stand up straight again once they find food and restock their food supply. And storing fat in this way also helps camel to control their body temperature. By storing fat in their humps instead of elsewhere on their bodies, they reduce their heat insulation, which is very helpful for camel to keep them cool during the hot desert days. We all know camels for their distinctive humps and fascinating ability to survive weeks to months without drinking water and without even eating food. But did you know they can run up to 65 km per hour? So the camels are desert-dwelling animals that are now mostly domesticated, with very few still free to roam into the wild. The camels, they play such an important role in Arabic communities. And you know there are over 100 words for camels in the Arabic language. Have you ever noticed why do some camels have one hump and other they have two? So the Asian camels, known as Bactrian camels, have two humps. Whereas Arabian camels, known as dromedary, has only single hump. Do you know how many species of camels are there? There are only 3 species of camels alive today. The species are dromedary, Bactrian, and wild Bactrian. Dromedary from Arabia and Bactrian from Asia, they both are domesticated. But the wild Bactrian camels are not domesticated. The wild camels, they make only a small percentage of world's camel population. And the wild Bactrian camels are listed as critically endangered species on the IUCN Red List of threatened species. Now it's the time to know the quick facts about camel. So the camel, they belong to class Mammalia. The camels, they are herbivorous. Their lifespan is around 45 years. If we talk about habitat, then the camels are desert dwelling. And if we talk about the distribution, then they are found in Africa, Middle East, and Asia. And the scientific name of camel is Camelus.